what we are doing today is actually we're going to take a break from the race cars and we are going to actually focus on the daily. VLAND hooked us up once again. Huge shout out to VLAND. If you guys are interested in these headlights, link will be in the description with a promo code with 10% off your purchase. VLAND also makes products for Corvettes, Mustangs, literally so many cars. For example, I got these VLAND taillights for the Corvette. That's what that looks like. So C8 style taillights, and then on the Mustang we got the VLAND headlights. That look pretty good too. It's got the DRLs. So, speaking of the DRLs, on the Jeep, my Jeep doesn't come with DRLs. My Jeep has the halogen headlights, and I really wanted the DRLs on the outside edge. I didn't think that they made headlights for the Jeep, but I searched and they actually did, and I think it's a new product. I'm super happy to be working with VLAND, putting this on to the daily and seeing what it looks like. So let's pull the Jeep up in the driveway. Now that we got the Jeep up here, let's go ahead and open the box and see what's inside. Let's see what she's looking like. Dun, dun, dun. Boom! Alright, let's see what we got. We got the harness to convert it, because these are not the halogen headlights. These are. So what I'm talking about is that this bulb right here is the halogen headlight, and then so that's the low beam, that's the high beam, and then your turn signal, and then there's no DRL. Like on the upgraded packages on these cars, they come with the DRLs and stuff like that, but mine didn't. Let's see what we got. Hard to do it with one hand here. Come on, work with me here. There we go. See, this is the DRL right here. And then you got your turn signal. It's not just a bulb, it's a LED as well. That looks really cool. And then that's your headlight, high and low. Let me figure out how to, I guess, put everything together and then put it on. Just watched a video on how to replace the headlights, and let's just say it's a lot more difficult than I thought. It's not too bad, but you have to do more stuff than I thought. So in order to take these headlights off, you have to take the front bumper off. That way you can access the two bolts that hold in the headlight right here and here. And also one more thing, can we talk about this real quick? How the heck did that grasshopper get in there? Somebody please explain to me how he got in there. Like, there's no opening. Somebody explain that. Leave a comment below. That is so weird. Replacing the headlights, we'll get rid of that finally. We're gonna have to take off the front bumper, take off all the clips right here, take off the 10mm bolt holding in the top headlight, and then we gotta take these plugs off right here, take that bolt out, and then the rest is just clips and you just pop it out. And then the fog lights are plugged in. So you gotta unplug that, take the bumper off. Then you can access those two bolts on each side. This will definitely be worth it when it's all done. Also, before we go ahead and continue with the front bumper, as you can see, let me show you what the front headlights look like before. So this is what they look like before. Just basic halogen headlights. Let me show you what everything looks like. Alright, so these are the high beams. As you can see, it turns on the middle one right there. And then this is basically what it looks like. So in the middle right here, you can see the orange turn signal in there, and on the side right there is lit up too. So that's basically what these headlights look like before. And close the hood for y'all. Alright, boom. So just a basic setup. Alright, let's continue taking off this front bumper. Dude, these clips right here are such a pain in the booty. You have to get like a puncher and punch the hole right there, and then you have to use the body removal tool to yank it out. Oh, so this is what I'm talking about. Check this out. So this is what I'm using. You gotta use like one of these picks. Basically, you put it in here, and thankfully this one's already kind of punched halfway in. The other ones, they're all the way out, and like you can't really get like a good puncture because it slides off. But basically, you just get in the middle right there and you hammer it, and then once you push it in, it unlocks these, and then you remove it. We got it out, and then once you can do that, you just start pulling it off because it's all held by tabs. And then continue with the front, and then there's like 4 little screw-off tabs on the bottom, you take that off, and then take the fog light plugs out. So we're about like halfway done. So let's tackle the rest. And just like that, we got the front bumper off. They recommended taking the fog lights out, but I guess you don't really have to if you have something to support it. But anyways, this is why you have to take the front bumper off. There are two 10mm bolts facing where you have to get it from right here. If you guys can see that. Look at that. Boom. This is what it is. We got it off. Oh, and another thing too before we continue, this is also for the earlier models as well. And what I mean by that is there are trim pieces right here. And what this does is the older models aren't curved right here. And so basically, you put that there, and that way you can run this with the older models as well. So we're not going to need this since we don't have the older model, since ours curves like this and goes with the bumper. So now we got to take the headlights out and bolt that in, and then we're done. Put everything back together. All right, we got one down, got one to go. What I want to go ahead and do now is I want to plug it in and see what it looks like. See before and after. We got the before and after. Looks so much brighter too. But if you guys can see, it's got the DRLs, and there's like a little display thing when you start it too, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure you can turn that off. So if you don't want that, you just leave one of the plugs unplugged, I think. You just gotta read the manual and figure out which one's which, but I'm gonna leave it for now. I think it looks pretty cool. We got that side done. We gotta go ahead and take care of this side. And then it should look pretty good when it's all said and done. And then we'll put the bumper on and call it a day. Or a night. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Look at that. And let me show you the blinker. Turned on the hazard lights. So that is the difference between both of them as well. You got the LEDs over here. And the halogens over here. Went ahead and installed the right side. Let's go ahead and make sure it works before, you know, I put the front bumper on. Boom! She's live. Looks so good. Alright, now that it works, time to throw the front bumper on and then see what it looks like. Alright, so it's the next day and we got the front bumper installed and back onto the car. I turned the DRLs on and she is looking so good. Like, literally night and day difference. It just looks so much better with these headlights. It just looks so much more mean and more aggressive in my opinion. I get all the time, even with my base Jeep here, yo, is that a TRACKHAWK, this and that, with the old headlights, which the TRACKHAWKs came with these headlights, so now I'm gonna probably get that even more. But we got the Jeep looking good with the brand new headlights. Again, huge shout out to VLAND. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to check them out. But look how mean and aggressive these things look. I think if I'm gonna do anything to this car really, as far as any more mods, I'm gonna keep the wheels black. I think if I do anything, I wasn't really gonna do anything to the daily, but after seeing these headlights, I had to get those. And then the wheels came stock looking like this, so it looks good with the black wheels. However, the only other thing I might do is maybe a lip to make it even more aggressive, I guess. I think that would look pretty good, but I don't know. Leave a comment, should I do that or not? What I want to go ahead and do now is I want to go ahead and do the startup display during the daytime so you guys can see what it looks like with the front bumper on and everything. Let's sit you guys down right there. Let's turn it on. Alright, so that pretty much shows like what it looks like starting up. When you unlock the car, what happens when you walk up to the car, unlock it, turn it on. That is what it looks like. Absolutely love these headlights. One more quick thing is that today we're installing the cam in the Corvette. So stay tuned for that video. Watch out. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the Corvette. We're installing the cam in a couple hours actually. So I gotta finish this video, edit it, upload it, and then get started with a cam, so stay tuned for that, and we'll get right into it. But these headlights are a game changer. They look perfect, and this is exactly what I was looking for. I think this is the only company that makes these type of headlights, which is OEM style. Definitely go check them out. That's gonna wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash the like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.